Or both.
Okay, let's move on to our second story, and for this one we are going to be joined on the line by Clinton Etluto, who is a sports journalist, and he'll be joining us to talk about two pressing issues. One is the outburst and subsequent resignation of Coach Laryea Kingston, and also reviewing that super clash that happened yesterday at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Let's go on to the line and speak to Clinton. Clinton, if you can hear me, good morning.
Good morning. I can hear you, Clay.
How are you doing? How is your morning after the super clash?
Well, I'm a Kotoko fan, so I'm actually excited. I'm happy.
Being a Kotoko fan, then let's get right into it. How was it for Kotoko to win this game? Because going into this one, it all but set looked like there was going to be an upset on the cards.
Well, I think the only positives from this game is that Hazard are close to relegation, which Kotoko fans want Hazard to go to relegation, because we know that the win won't do any good for us to help us win the league, because that's for some attacks and anyone challenging. It's like bragging rights. It has nothing to do with us winning the league. We're just happy we won against us, and Hearts are close to the relegation zone.
So once Hearts is now seated on top of Great Olympics, who have a game in hand, just above the relegation zone, that makes you, a Kotoko fan, extremely happy on that score. That's what you are saying. So you'll be happy to see Hearts go down, and that means we'll not have any Super 2 clash any longer.
Well, we can use that to tease them that they're in relegation zone, they have nothing to say, and it's good. We want them to go to relegation. That's maybe they can actually build and come out to the stronger team, because this team is too easy to beat.
Wonderful. Would you say that Steven Mokwela, your striker, has been worth all the amount that you are paying him, since he is also the highest earner in the Premier League?
Yes, definitely. I think, I don't know if it's too late. They have to renew his contract if they haven't, but I think it's too late. It's very, very good.
So it's too late for Kotoko to renew his contract, but you want him to earn more than the $2,000 he currently earns per reports that we have?
Yeah, the dollar is going up, and if he wants more, if the club has more, they can give it to him. He deserves it, because what he's putting out in good occasion, he has scored 4 goals against House of Oak. That's incredible, so I feel that he deserves it.
Okay, but final question on this Super 2 clash. Would you say, going forward, this would help Kotoko get a lot more points in the last 3 games remaining in the season?
Well, I feel that it's not certain. They might feel that this is the only important game we have this season, and they might go and lose their next game, and that's how it is for Kotoko. You don't know what is coming, but I'm hoping that the game actually gives them the momentum to finish the season strong. But you don't know what happened. Kotoko might go and lose their next 2 games or draw the next 2 games. It's just been like that all season, so no one can tell.
Okay. Now let's switch our attentions to what happened earlier during the weekend. That was on Saturday, when Laryea Kingston decided that he would drop a bomb during the presser. After answering all questions during the presser, he then goes on to say that before the translator goes on to translate his last portion of the presser, he has something to say, and that's when he dropped the bomb. In less than 2 minutes, he said he was done with the Black Starlets. Your thoughts on this? Was it a shocker for you?
Well, we were about packing our equipment after he answered the last question. Then all of a sudden he said, "Stop, before you translate, let me say this." So we're like, maybe he wants to thank everyone for support and all that. He did that. Then he started talking about himself not enjoying his final stages of the Black Stars, talking about how he gave his all for the Ghana Black Stars, and as a coach and as a player, he wants to give his all. Then out of nowhere, he said, "That is why I'm resigning." Everybody was confused. What is going on? He's resigning. No one expected that. It was like a bomb dropped upon us. So everyone was like, "Okay, we need more time to ask you more questions." He said the full explanation will be out soon. So we were all confused. You need to see the atmosphere and the press conference room. Everyone was confused. What just happened? What just happened? So that was how the mood was. Everyone was confused. They were surprised and even shocked, because no one expected that.
So now moving forward into what happened subsequently after that, we've heard the press statement that has also been released by the GFA. I don't know if you saw the initial message that was released before. There were some amendments to the message again. Would you say that was a PR error from the GFA?
Yeah. The moment they released the first statement, I was like, wow, did someone actually approve this statement? Because it's not right to talk about the coach like this. The first statement said that the coach announced to his players and staff with inappropriate language. Then that part, inappropriate language, was cut out in the second statement. It's like they didn't pass the statement through the necessary checks before releasing it. So I felt that the statement was not properly written or edited or proofreaded, because it was just actually a disaster. But when the second one came, I was like, okay, the second one is actually better, but it is still strange because this shows that there's a problem between the GFA and the coach. Because how can a coach follow the team bus to the hotel and stop on the way, and you say the coach is missing? It doesn't make sense. It means there's a problem. There's something going on between the GFA and Laryea Kingston.
All right. Thank you, Clinton, for your time this morning. We'll talk on the other side. Thank you so much this early morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,